We welcome you back here to Longhorn Weekly. How about a round of applause for the reigning Big 12 Conference Coach of the Year in tennis? That's Michael Center, our special guest, as we take the opportunity to talk. And one thing Coach Strong always wanted to do was, he said, with this program, was to let people meet and get to know the coaches of the other varsity sports on campus. And that kind of speaks a little bit to the relationship all you guys have cultivated with Coach Strong since he's been here.
Well, everybody's been really impressed with what he's done. He's just very genuine, and he's been very open. And obviously he's very busy as well, so we haven't gotten to know him as well as we will. But I really appreciate the opportunity to come tonight. I haven't had this chance before.
15 years for you now. Entering your 15th season. Does it seem that long?
It's been a sprint, to be honest with you. It's been great. University of Texas and Austin, you can't get better than that. Raised my family here, had an opportunity to coach great kids, and so it's been an amazing run, but it's gone by quickly.
You've had 14 straight NCAA tournament appearances, 3 Final Fours. You played for the national title in 2008. Everybody expects your club to be in the hunt for the national title. Do you this year?
We're in the hunt. I wouldn't say right now that we're the favorite, but we're in the mix. We've got all of our top 6 players back from a Final 8 team last year. We've got an outstanding freshman class, and we've already put up some good results with those guys. We have one of the best players in the country playing number 1. He's preseason 5 in the country. So we've got the ingredients, but there are a lot of factors. It's early. It's September. Our main season doesn't really start till January. So we've got a lot of work to do to improve to get to that position, but I feel like we have a chance.
I was on the phone today with Augie Garrido, the Longhorns baseball coach, and they started fall practice yesterday, and he said last year their run to Omaha really began in the fall with all the work they did in the fall. And I asked him again today, I said, is it the same? He goes, oh, yeah. He said, the work you put in the fall helps set the stage for what you can possibly achieve in the spring. Is it the same with your group?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Our fitness, getting stronger, is a premium right now. We're spending a lot of time in the weight room. We're working on our games. So there's no doubt what we do this fall will be a great indicator of what we're capable of doing this spring.
Let me get your thoughts on, well, I was going to ask you this too. You mentioned about being in the hunt for a national title. What is the biggest difference that separates being in the hunt for it and having the real shot to win it? Is it as simple as experience, or is that just one of the key factors?
Well, we played last year. We played USC in the quarterfinals. USC won the national championship. And when I got done, Ricardo and I, we talked about the match. He's been my assistant for 13 years, and we discussed it. And I felt like they applied a little more pressure on us in key situations than we did on them. And I think if you really look at any sport, football, basketball, who's applying the most pressure, who's taking time away from their opponent, who's rushing them. And so that's been kind of a theme, an emphasis at practice this year. We're going to be better at applying pressure in those key moments. We're going to rush our opponents. And if we can do that successfully, I think we have enough talent that we'll give ourselves a great opportunity to win.
I also hear coaches talk about having playmakers or game changers, that sort of thing, whatever adjective you choose. And you've got a couple of those, a couple of returning All-Americans in Soren Hess-Olsen and Lloyd Glasspool.
Well, those are two of the best players in the country. Soren was a semifinalist at the NCAAs last year. Was probably playing the guy that beat him in the semis. I felt like that was the final, whoever was going to win that match. He was the reigning Big 12 Player of the Year, went undefeated in our conference. And we have one of the elite tennis conferences in the country, 3 teams in the Final 8 last year. So, to do that is quite impressive. So, and Lloyd is as talented as they come, and he and Soren are an All-American doubles team. So we've got some horses at the top, but we've also got good depth and balance out throughout our lineup.
Can you describe to folks the difference between the fall tennis season and the spring tennis, the major differences in the Intercollegiate Tennis Association? It's a little bit different type of environment, isn't it, than spring NCAA season?
A lot less pressure in the fall. I'm a little more relaxed. We play a lot of tournaments. We're leaving. Some guys are leaving tomorrow for Tulsa for a tournament. I'll take some guys up in the middle of the week. Our goal is to really try to get them 12 to 14, 15 matches in the fall, see where they need to work on, assess. It counts for their individual ranking, but we're really trying to get match playing in as we prepare to get ready for the spring season.
Your schedule strength this season, you play at number 2 OU, number 5 Ohio State, number 6 Baylor, number 7 North Carolina, number 11 Illinois, at number 25 Oklahoma State, and number 30 Wake Forest. You're not ducking anybody.
Well, our sport really it pushes you to play as tough a strength of schedule. Now, obviously, if you lose all those matches, it's not good. But in order for us to be seeded and position ourselves to win a national championship, which is our goal each and every year, we have to maintain a very strong schedule because we will be seeded according to our RPI based on our win percentage against teams like this. If we're undefeated but we haven't played a good schedule, we won't be seeded. So it's important for me to challenge these guys. Now we obviously need to have a good team because if you don't play well, you could take a lot of losses. But I think we're in position. If we go through this season, it will be challenging to win all the matches. I won't kid you. But I feel like by the time we get to the NCAA tournament, we'll be ready to go.